errors are in the minutes.
This is a good bit.
I'm sorry? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Howard Dalton, calling the member of the Ascension Parish Board of Adjustments to order. I'll have roll call of members. Mr. Brad Walker, he's absent. Ms. Kathy Desidier,
Present.
Mr. Jim Cecil,
Present.
Mr. Tyler Goo,
Present.
Ms. Adrienne Conish, she's absent. Mr. Bill Lee.
Present.
Okay. Now we'll have the public comment period. This is an opportunity where members of the public can speak pretty much with whatever regard to the operation of this board. This is not an opportunity to speak to an item coming before the board tonight. Does anyone wish to speak? There appearing to be none, we'll move on to the minutes of January 27th. Having read these minutes, I have noticed numerous errors. I noticed on the roll call, Mr. David LeBlanc is listed as being here, and I don't believe he was here. Under the acceptance of the minutes for December 16th, Mr. David LeBlanc was listed as being here and was not here. If there were 7 members present and the chairman did not vote, there could only be 6 yeas, not 7. The written decision, same thing. David LeBlanc is shown being here and he wasn't here, and again there could only be 6 yeas because I did not vote. Commission action for zoning review 1974-09. Again, there should be 6 yeas as opposed to 7. The same thing for zoning review 1975.09, should be 6 yeas, not 7. And then adjourn on item 9. Mr. Bryce Cox is here as making a motion to adjourn, and Mr. Cox was not here. And once again, there should be 6 yeas versus 7 yeas. I think this sets a new record for the number of errors in the minutes. Do I hear a motion to accept with the minutes to be amended?
I'd like to make a motion to accept it as long as the minutes are amended. And
Well, I'll check them before I sign them.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second to accept the amended minutes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. The amended minutes are accepted. Moving on to the written decision. I noticed that for 1974, under commission action, it's got Mr. Bryce Cox as making the motion. Again, he was not present. I don't remember who did make that motion. Does anyone recall who made that motion?
Was it you, Jim? Jim?
I think
it was Jim.
Okay, we need the minutes corrected to reflect that Mr. Jim Cecil made the motion regarding 1974, and 1979 appears to be correct. So can I have a motion regarding the amended written decisions?
I'll make the motion to accept.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the amended written decisions. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. The amended decisions are accepted. Moving right along, for the public hearing to consider the following variances. The first item on our agenda is item 1979, 5.183 acres, tract of land from Patrick O'Connell, located on the north side of Amite River Road, approximately 500 foot east of the diversion canal, to request a variance of the Ascension Parish Development Code, minimum lot size and frontage requirements. Do we have an applicant to speak for this? Yes, ma'am. Could you sign in?
I did.
Would you state your name, please?
Ellen
And
Jackson.
specifically, we need to know what unique circumstances or hardship bring you before this board to request the variance.
Well, I guess it's the unique shape of the land. When we originally submitted this, we submitted to planning and zoning. We had it subdivided into 5 lots, but since it went from one side of the street to the other, they said that it would for us to come to the Board of Adjustment because the road splits the property. So he was just trying to make 5 lots. And the side over there that shows the bigger lots, that's pretty much useless. You can't build on that side. You can only build on this north side of the road.
Is that it now?
Yes.
Do the board members have any questions or comments of this applicant?
Okay, so you're stating that the side of the road that is divided into 6, 7, and 8 is basically unusable land? Okay.
I mean, I have the layout that we sent originally to planning and zoning. If this, I don't know how to make this thing come on right here. Okay, so we had it going all the way across, making the 5 lots that he needed. Because you can only build on this side.
Right.
So Charles Becknell suggested that since the road comes through here and splits the property, it's splitting the lots. So this is basically useless, so he just wanted to make the 5 lots so it could have 5 home sites.
Well, he could still have the 5 home sites if the lots continued on across the road, could he not?
He could,
Okay.
but planning and zoning didn't want it because the road come through, so they suggested that we separate this side and then this side.
Well, there's subdivisions on the diversion that have these same unique circumstances, and the lots continue to the opposite side of the street.
They do, but you can only build on this side and then.
Correct.
Some kind of way it goes to the center line, and then this side here, they could only put like a shed or.
Correct.
Some kind of storage.
Make a motion to open a public hearing?
Second.
Okay, the public hearing is open. Does anyone here wish to speak for or against this variance request? There appear to be none.
Make a motion to close public hearing?
I'll second.
Public hearing is closed. Are there any additional comments, concerns, or questions from board members? Mr. Lee?
The proposed 5 lots at a quarter acre or less each seem very small compared to the 1 acre minimum for Conservation C district.
It
Is there a
is,
problem?
but they have other lots around this area that are small also.
Quarter acre in the immediate area?
Well, you're looking at the ownership map, you can see there have quite a few.
You've got a map that shows,
The ownership map. I mean, they have lots like right in here that are smaller. And even, you see where this road goes off? It's showing that people own on both sides, but these lots are fairly small also. They're not 1 acre.
Well, that's
So-
true, but it continues on both sides of the road.
To get the acre.
So the actual lot that the folks own probably go across the road?
Correct.
Yes,
From this
that's
map, that's what it
correct.
indicates, yeah.
Some of them have been subdivided like up here. And they own this side, which they would build on this side, and this side they would just put a shed. But the road still splits the property.
I guess my problem with this is that by utilizing the acreage across the street, you could really almost be in compliance. Is that correct, Lance? And we're setting ourselves up with 3 lots that you admittedly state that a home can't be built on under current circumstances. And I don't know why they suggested breaking this up in some other manner than the original intent of the 5 lots.
Do I hear a motion on this?
I'm going to make a motion not to grant the variance. I think that it can be divided. There's no hardship that requires 8 lots, and I believe that it's going to create circumstances that going to make it harder for the people to enjoy the ownership of the property. I think that and we have allowed variances in the past on the opposite side of the road, so at least people can put boat sheds or something in order to be able to utilize the property.
Do I hear a second to that?
I'll make
Yeah.
a second.
We have a motion and a second to deny. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Ma'am, the variance is denied. Next item on our agenda is item 1980, Lot 3B of Jerry K., help me with that name, Coulion, tract for Sean Hebert, located the north side of Tiger Lewis Road, approximately 700 foot north of Norwood Road, to request a variance, setback, and yard requirements. Is anyone here to speak for that? Yes, sir. Please step to the mic and state your name and the unique circumstances and/or hardship that you feel are relevant to this issue.
Well, my name is Sean Hebert, and I'm asking for a variance, but it's not really a hardship. It's so I can build me a shop behind my house.
Well, the
If
immediate
that's
question I have, looking at this drawing, the survey plot, I'm unable to determine, I guess 3B is the lot in the back at the top of the page there.
I don't have my copy with me. I had dropped it off at the parish and didn't actually get a copy of it, but
But I just want to make sure it is lot 3B. See, we have a street address, but it doesn't address, is the street address the same as the lot?
No.
It's lot B3.
yeah. Yeah, it is lot B3.
And that's the address of,
Yeah, 15317 Tiger
Okay.
Lewis.
so there's currently a structure on that house? on
Yes,
that-
sir.
on that lot.
I built there 3 years ago. Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead with your request. Is that just it? You want to build a shed?
That's it. I'm just asking for a variance for 5 feet off the property line to build a shop behind the house.
What kind of shop, sir?
Probably a metal building type style.
No, I'm talking about, are you gonna open business with the shop? Is it
Oh,
gonna be
no,
a
no,
commercial
no.
or
This is just strictly for,
just for
cooking in.
self-use?
Yeah, self-use, yeah. Might want to get me a hot rod or something one day. I don't know.
Is this, excuse me, is this shed, is this drawing about to scale, so it's about 20 by 80, 20 by 40? Or is it-
No, it'll actually be, let's see what I had. Yeah, probably about a 20 by 30 or
20
so.
by 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's 30 feet between the end of your driveway and the property line.
Yes, ma'am.
What's on the adjacent land to the other sides of your property? What should be
There's
the
a,
north and the west side?
It's a trailer behind there, a rent trailer behind me.
That's on Lot D.
That's, I guess, let me look at the map here.
Yes, ma'am, it's lot D, and there's a
Yeah.
trailer behind it. And the one that says Rogers, that's a vacant lot. The one that's north of lot B3.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like 17 acres around me, around all of us there, so.
Is there any other orientation or the way this could be arranged so that you would not need a variance, like to the driveway side of the lot? It looks like there's plenty of land there if this is any way to scale.
There is, but the way my house is set up on my property, for me to supply power and water and everything else, it would be a whole lot easier to build it in the back instead of on the other side of my property. It'd just be more expensive, for me to do that. So I guess that would be my hardship in this case. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You gonna have a bathroom?
No.
Is it gonna be any type of, again, I'm stressing, I guess I wanna stress the point that it can't be a business
No, it's
in your area.
No, sir. My little. Do you have a copy of this here?
No, I
No.
do not. That would be beneficial for me, for sure.
This is my house and the trailer behind me, but my little shop I have at my house now, it has a bathroom in it. This is strictly for cooking and, like I said, if I want to get a hot rod or, for the work in. It's not going to be a business. It's not going to be, I have a shop, 100,000 square feet on Highway 74 if I want to work in it, so.
So you're going to remove what you currently have there?
Yeah, I put that little shed you're looking at, I put that there whenever I built my house. It's kind of like a temporary thing until I can build me something permanent.
Okay, and whatever you're contemplating building is going to be along the same height and roof lines as your existing home?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it'd be the same.
I'd like to open up public hearing, please.
Second. Public hearing is open.
Close public hearing.
Second.
Second.
Public hearing is closed. Does any of the board members have any other comments, concerns, or questions of this applicant?
No.
Do I hear a motion?
I'll move that we accept the variance as written. I think that it is more cost-effective for him to build it behind. I think it's, as long as he's not going over the height of his house, and it'll be compliant with the rest of the structures in the neighborhood.
I think I'll second that.
We have a motion and second to accept as written. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, like sign. Sir, your variance is requested, or approved. Sorry. Hey, I'm close. That being it, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.